Greetings YouTube and welcome back to another vlog. I hope everyone is doing well and yeah, I don't know what to talk about today besides the football. Actually, yeah, I do know what I need to talk about just before I get into the football. So for those who are not interested in the sport or anything, I'm going to be honest with you, this may not be the stream for you, but for those who are interested regardless, you can stick around. But yeah, before we talk about the Euro final and England, I just want to, I don't know, just give you a little bit of update of how things have been going on with me. So yeah, about the last 2 weeks or so, well, not now because I'm feeling a lot better, but the last previous 2 weeks, I've been feeling a bit run down. I mean, there was one week when the weather was really warm, and then I just felt as if I had like heat exhaustion or something like that. So I just assumed, oh yeah, it could be down to that. And usually with stuff like that, I'm usually better within the next day or about 48 hours. But then I thought I was picking up, but then I ended up feeling worse as like the days went on. And then I was starting to get signs of like tiredness, fatigue, and the worst of all, which was the dizziness. Not fun at all. I don't. It made me feel pretty run down and everything. I know I was silly enough to assume I was just heat exhaustion, but now it was just one thing led to another. And when the weather was cooling down a bit, I realised it wasn't that at all. And I was just feeling rough. So I went to the doctors and yeah, they said that they asked me to do a blood test, which I did just to see in case, just to make sure that there wasn't anything serious or anything like that. Um, Thankfully there wasn't. Yeah, yeah, they tested my iron, which was great. Sugar's great, but what wasn't so great was my vitamin D. Apparently, my levels were low, very fucking low actually. So, so yeah, I got prescribed some very strong Vit D tablets, and I gotta be honest with you. Since taking them, I am feeling quite a bit better. I really am. I could do a lot of the stuff that I wasn't able to do because the fatigue and the dizziness, which was horrible. Yeah, there were points where the dizziness got so bad I had to like lie down on my bed until it passed away, or at least subsided enough so I could actually somewhat do stuff. So yeah, I kept some days like I kept waking up and I felt rough. So I've had like breakfast. Then I just went back to bed for a little bit, got up for dinner, and try my best to stay up for the rest of the day. But there were other times where even doing that, I had to go for like 2 lies down. I had to go for like 2 naps a day. And I could have stayed in the bed all the time, but obviously I didn't want to. I wanted to do some stuff, but yeah, it wasn't easy. But as I say, things are a lot better now. I'm I'm no longer tired. I haven't got the same amount of fatigue I had. The only thing that has improved, though I still got it, is like the occasional lightheadedness. So I still got to be careful how I do certain things because as I say, if I rush things and I don't know, if I just rush things, it'll just kick it off again. But like I say, I've had moments where I do get quite dizzy, but it's not to the point where I need to lie down, you know. So yeah, as I if that ever happens, like yeah, I just take like a small sip of water and all is good. So yeah, that's really it about my health update. That's all. That's all I can really say about that. But yeah, so yeah, in a few days' time I'll be turning 30. So yeah, be my 30th birthday on Friday. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing yet for it, but I don't know. Probably have like a takeaway or a few drinks. Or I might have a pub dinner. I don't know what's happening yet, or don't know what I'm doing. Because yeah, I'm still slightly recovering. I'm not quite 100%, but compared to what I was. It might as well be. So I'd say I'm feeling about 80 to 85% better. So yeah. Oh yeah, I'll tell you something just before we move on to the football. Yeah, when they were trying to get blood out of me, like the nurse were getting blood out of me. Yeah, yeah. So usually when I get my blood out, they usually go for me. I usually ask them to go for me right arm because more often than not, that's the arm where it's easiest to draw blood out. So yeah, what happened was yeah, they put it in, and guess what? They ended up busting a vein, which is not a big deal or anything like that. But yeah, and honestly, there's a bit of a I need to show you the bruise. It's a bit awkward. Here, yeah, it looks sore, but it actually isn't too bad. I mean, the other last week it was like really purple. It was bruised, but it actually didn't hurt that much. I've had bruises that have hurted more. Yeah, they weren't as dark in colour, which is weird. So, of course, they ended up drawing blood on my left arm, and yeah, and that was that really. So yeah, but yeah, what is it? I know it's probably nurses from a different generation. I know it's like the old school nurses. Jesus Christ, when they fucking draw blood out you, it hurts like they're stabbing your arm. Yeah, when you get someone like the younger nurses, honestly, it doesn't hurt as much. It's like as if the old school methods is like as if it feels like someone stabbing your arm with a dagger. It's stupid. Even the scratch hurts more than what the nurses of today have to do. So yeah, but yeah, obviously I'm on the road. I'm on the road to recovery. So yeah, because of the strength of the tablets, I have to consume them twice a week because they are really strong. I'll tell you what, the minute I took my first, the minute I took my first one, Jesus Christ, the difference was night and day. Yeah, because the day that I took it still felt extremely sluggish, but I'd say by about tea time or whatever, it felt like I didn't want to go to bed. But yeah, yeah, much better, but still a little bit to get to 100%. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, I'm going to talk about the football and England. And all I can say is congratulations to Spain. Thoroughly deserved to win it. And to be honest with you, I knew they were going to win the game and the tournament well before a ball was even kicked in the final. Yeah, they were the best team. They had the hardest opponents to get to. They had to beat off the likes of Germany and France to get to the final. Whereas England, we scraped past teams who were ranked well below us. In reality, we should be hammering the teams like Slovakia and Denmark. But yeah, we scraped through. We saw us scrape through the final because we seem to get really easy. We got like the easiest teams. Yeah, we made it hard for ourselves, like narrow 1-1s, 2-1s, and everything. And yeah, that semi-final against the Dutch, I'll be honest with you, we robbed them. That was not a fucking penalty by Harry Kane, but it is what it is. And yeah, and last night, yeah, not only did Spain win, but football won as well because when in like the Euros or World Cup or whichever tournament it is, yeah, the purpose for that is to actually win it, which is what Spain's done. And yeah, they're 4 times champions. So of course, I watched the final last night, and yeah, I just knew we were going to lose. But I mean, the thing is, I mean, the media want everyone to be like optimistic and all that lot, but like I say, having a look at their squad compared to England's, I mean, on paper, England have got the better players, but it doesn't work out like that. It has to be the better team in the tournament. I mean, as I say, there's no point having like a strong team if they're not going to gel together, or if you keep picking the same players over and over again, which Southgate loves doing, he has his favourites, and the problem with his favourites, his favourite players like Harry Kane and I don't know, I'm trying to think of some of the others. John Stones is like the problem with them. If he keeps choosing them and not rotating the team enough, they're gonna work as if they're a skeleton crew, and that's exactly what happened. And because of his stubborn selections, we have not won games as convincingly as we should. Yeah, there are certain players who have barely had a kick at the ball, and they've played far better than those who've played in the entirety of the tournament. I know, and like some of the media try and make England sound better than what we are. We're honest with you, we've been absolutely shit, but we're lucky to even get to the final. Thought we were even lucky to get to our group stage. It was just pure luck, which is what we had to rely on. But you can only rely on it so long, and then honestly, it gets to a point where you get found out. Spain did that, and honestly, it was quite convincing in the second half. Yeah, unfortunately for Spain though, the problem is they could have absolutely ripped us a new one. They had it and everything. So yeah, I know Nico Williams made it 1-0 to Spain. In the 73rd minute, Cole Palmer made it 1-1 for England. But even when England did equalise, I just knew what was going to happen, and lo and behold, yeah, Spain in the 86th minute. I can't remember who scored. It was like Arzabal or Orzabal or something like that. I can't remember his surname. I know it's not Roland Orzabal from Tears for Fears. Yeah, because he's got a similar surname. But yeah, either way, I mean, Spain deserved to win the tournament. Might as well just move up a bit. It felt as if I was a bit far away from my computer, so I just had to wheel myself a bit forward. So yeah, we had. I don't know. We had our chances to. I don't know. We had our chances in like the group stage and Euros to blow these teams apart, but we just didn't. All we kept doing was like, oh yeah, or we'll just win by a 1 goal margin or try and defend until it goes to penalties. It just doesn't work. I'm sorry. Go forward, attack, attack, attack. I mean, defending is good, but you need to do more than just defend. You need to show a bit more creativity and I don't add a bit more flair to your game instead of just this boring style of football. And that is why I can't be honest with you. I can't stand watching England under Gareth Southgate, and he's got to go. I'm sorry, he's blown it in 4 tournaments. Like, yeah, I know we lost to Italy in the Euros last time. We did. We lost to Italy. Yeah, sorry about that. I just need to adjust something. There we go. Yeah, we lost to Italy on Euros. I'm sorry. He's had more chances than any other manager that we've had, and I don't get why. We other managers we've had under England with England, yeah, obviously we've won nothing since 1966, but at least we've had harder opponents, and we gave it a much better effort and all that lot. And the thing is, am I gutted we lost? Can't be honest with you, not really. In some ways, I'm actually relieved because I'll say we've been absolutely rubbish. We've been riding our luck. Well, Spain didn't need luck because they've been playing fucking brilliantly throughout the entire tournament. Yeah, I'd say we're just very lucky. I know the media would try and say, "Oh, but we've done a great job getting to the final." I mean, it was a bloody miracle that we even got there in the first place. It's a miracle, and then the media try and make us sound as if we played bloody well. No, we haven't. If you've been watching the performances properly, you'll realise that England have been anything but decent, just scraping wins. Like I'll say, we should have been knocked out by Slovakia in the last 16. But obviously, if it wasn't for Jude Bellingham, then yeah, we wouldn't have progressed. But we've had like an easy way to the final, an easier way than some of the other teams. Like obviously we've had, I remember Slovakia in the last 16. Switzerland in the quarterfinals, Netherlands in the semis. We were very lucky to have beaten that. I'm sorry, Southgate's got England as far as he can. In fact, he should have been sacked ages ago, but somehow the FA will probably renew his contract. So we're going to have to put up with slow, boring, pragmatic shit football. We don't want that. We want to see exciting football. Spain provided that, and some of the other teams, even though they got knocked out before England, they've played more passion than we have. Let's be honest. Let's have it right. Let's be honest with you. We've been shit, yet we made it to the final because of pure luck. As I say, you can, as I say, being lucky doesn't always get you anywhere. And indeed, yeah, football won. That's all I can really say about that. I would say if Southgate rotated his team a bit more, would we have won the Euros? You never know, but to be honest with you, yeah, I don't. I honestly don't think we would have because somehow England managed to mess it up every single time. They do. And the thing is, I know some people are thinking, oh, but shouldn't you be a bit more upset? I mean, if you're a young kid, fair enough, I understand that. But for us who've seen it all before, time and time again, I say it becomes the norm, and you're like, yeah, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how England do in the World Cup in 2026 or the next Euros. We're just going to keep going through this cycle. So, unfortunately, for those who haven't been watching England for very long, you've got to get used to it. It's as simple as that. You've got to get used to it. It's the same. But yeah, it wasn't just Spain winning the Euros. It was yeah, yeah. They also won Wimbledon. Yeah, Carlos Alcaraz beating Novak Djokovic in three straight sets. Though I mean, I know Djokovic is fantastic tennis player, but as I say, he lost to the final to Alcaraz again last year at Wimbledon. So, excuse me, I needed to get a dry drink. Throat was a bit dry, but yeah, it was just a, it was a, he did it quite convincingly. I mean, Djokovic isn't the player he once was, though. But like I say, I mean, he's a legend. Whether you like him as a person or not, that's entirely up to you. But I don't know. But he's one of the all-time greats. But yeah, and his Alcaraz, he'll become one of those as well. I know Hewitt won the wheelchair, the wheelchair like Wimbledon final for Britain, and he won it with in the doubles as well. So yeah, fantastic. So yeah, what is it for sport now? I mean, we haven't got like the Premier League for another like 3 or 4 weeks. Championship, yeah. They've also got like the Scottish Premiership. I mean, who watches Scottish football? I mean, unless you support a team like Rangers or I don't know, Celtic, Aberdeen. I don't know. But yeah, but of course we got the Olympics in Paris. Yeah, good luck for the swimmers though. Have you seen how filthy the river is in Paris? Yeah, I know. If you're expecting to swim in that, I mean, good luck. You're gonna need it. But yeah, as I say, haven't really got any pickups. But like I say, there may there may be another vlog coming up. On maybe another vlog coming up later this week. And as I say, I might have gotten some stuff for my birthday or whatever. So yeah, make sure to stick around for that. I know today's just a short vlog. That's it. I just wanted to give my 2 cents on England and the Euros in general, and of course my mental health. But yeah, as I say, I hope everyone has a good day or good evening or whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. So until then, I will see you all very soon. Take care.